is senior night, and we want to congratulate the class of 2025. Hard to even say that, but
Yeah.
old as I am, but we've got a great class coming out there tonight, and in spite of everything else, it's going to be senior night tonight, and we're looking forward to.
Yeah, well, I'll
to
tell you
that.
this, just don't blink your eyes, because it's over with.
Oh, yeah.
I think Coach Young was down there, and then he got interviewed, and I heard him say, it's been 50 years since Salute had been undefeated, this late in the season. And I said, that's not right. That's not right at all. I said, that 73 team, I mean, they were undefeated. Mm-hmm. And then I looked myself in the mirror and be like, wow, that's been 50 years. So you blink your eyes and it passes quick. Because I didn't really believe I was that old. But
And we had to convince each other in here that we are that old.
yeah, I looked around and said, there ain't no way. I said, Stewart's wrong about that. Well, he's not. That's just how fast time goes.
Well,
so.
I realized how old I was this week when Jane Autry came on the Talking Tuesday show, and we got to talking about Medicare and that how I need to start thinking about all this stuff, Wait a minute now. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, I got offended when they tried to get. I said, what you mean my life insurance is twice as much?
Come on. But when every commercial is about Medicare and you go to the mailbox and everything is about Medicare, you think, well, you are that old. Coming up, we're going to preview tonight's game, look back at last week's game with Coach Stuart Young. It's time for the Coach Stuart Young Show on your Saluda Now. The Coach Stuart Young Show is sponsored by Crouch Hardware and Farm Supply. From the front yard to the back pasture, we've got you covered. Save time, save money. Shop Crouch's first. Call them today, 864-445-0062. Crouch's is open now. So go on by and see him at 508 North Main in Saluda. The Coach Stuart Young Show. A look back at last week's matchup and a glance ahead at tonight's matchup. You're watching Saluda Now. And we want to welcome you back to the broadcast here, and we're glad to have Coach Young join us on the broadcast. Coach Young, thank you for coming on the program today.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
I cannot hear you.
I got the mic on. This one or this one?
I got two of them over there. Go ahead.
I don't need two of them. There we go. Right. Okay. Well, I'll take Jeffers then. Is this the one that droops on me? Are we?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
That one's right.
Last week's matchup.
Check.
We good? Yeah, it was a fun night. It was definitely a fun night for our community, our team. Big rivalry, big region game. Late in the year, and that's like I told y'all last week. We were in the heart of it. The heart of the season. What you work for, all year long, because these kids don't really get much break. I mean, they just don't.
Right.
It's unfortunate because you got to keep up with the Joneses, or you'll be left behind. So you have to.
Or the Webbs.
Well, either way, yeah, Webbs or Joneses or whatever. But my point is, if you don't work all year long, you're going to be left behind. So you have to do that, and but that's why you do it, so you can prepare yourself for those type of games. We came out pretty strong defensively. They made some really good adjustments offensively in the second half to kind of get us on our heels, and then our offense really picked it up. They're getting better. They're getting better. We're kind of getting to the point now where we were hoping we could be around week 4 or 5 with a new offense, but with the setback to Drew, kind of set us back to week 8 or 9 to get to where we kind of want to be. We're still not there yet. Don't get me wrong, but we're trucking along, and I think it was important to note that we ran the ball 16 times in the first half for 38 yards, and one of those was Drew scrambling. And then in the second half, fourth quarter alone, we ran it 9 times for about 150.
Wow.
And that kind of was a testament to our players' grit and determination and the condition that they were in for that situation Friday night. So hats off to our team for Friday night, but it just keeps rolling. We got another big rival, so we've had to be up emotionally now for the third week in a row with another huge rival, and obviously this one has even bigger stakes on the line with a possible chance for us to win a region championship tonight if we win it.
That's great. And have you talked to your former teammate, Coach Webb? You said you was in radio silence.
We talked a bunch this week.
That's
We
good.
talked last night, actually.
That's great.
So we're
All right.
Go back to normal.
Great night tonight coming up there at Bettis Hurlong. We want you to get out there early and tailgate with us. And it's going to be Saluda Tigers are taking on the Batesburg-Leesville Panthers, and it's senior night, Coach.
Yeah, man, like y'all were just talking about time. Time flies this season. It's just crazy. And you tell them at the beginning of the year, guys, it's going to be here before you know it, the season. And obviously we've got another game next week. So senior night, we just want to keep everything the same and didn't want to move everything a date up. So we'll still have one more game at home guaranteed after tonight. But, yeah, we got 20 seniors, I believe, and they have all been through it for 4 years, and hate to see those guys leave, but I'm excited for them to experience this tonight. A region championship kind of game, number 1 versus number 2, according to the media. Home, we're at home, so I mean it's just a big night. What a night! What an opportunity! What an opportunity.
That's great. We want to see all of y'all out there tonight as we take on the Batesburg-Leesville Panthers.
And Coach, I think you said it right. What an opportunity. The opportunity to come out and you can't flip through Facebook or anywhere and not get kind of excited. I flipped mine on a few minutes ago just to look at some of my notes, and Facebook pops up and it says number 2 Saluda hosts number 1 Batesburg-Leesville. And if that don't give you chills and a little bit of excitement and just kind of get you up, if you're a Saluda fan, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that we've dreamed about for forever, and in my lifetime, I didn't get to live it until you got here. And like I said, I want to thank you for that and your coaching staff and the change of the culture that we have. And the bad thing is, you said it, you're exactly right. There is no seasonal player.